Hey, what's going on, people? I'd like to welcome y'all back to another episode of Winning Decisions here with my partner, Tre. Tre, say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, family? What's good, people? I'm glad to be back, man. I always got to start the show off saying thank you for all the supporters and everybody that support us, man. We doing big things, and let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. And before we start, get them likes and comments up, man, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, just interact with us. Shit, I want to hear what y'all got to say, what y'all think about the podcast and all that type of stuff, man. Any feedback is good feedback. I
And
appreciate
any
you.
and any topics you guys want us to discuss, always throw those out there. We won't, we won't back down from it. We all welcome that. If you ever want to come on the show and you want to debate with your boys, or you got a segment that you want to do, just reach out to us and see if we can make something jump.
You know what I mean? And it's just like that. But
Straight like that.
The other day, man, we had this NBA season started, no more preseason out the way. You know what I mean? We had the Lakers and the Warriors go at it. We had a few other teams. That Knicks game last night was amazing. Out of the Celtics, 2 overtime thriller, man. The Knicks came out.
They cost me
Are
some
the
money
Knicks
though,
back?
but I'm not. I don't think so, man. I like the changes they done made, but Tom Thibodeau, that is the difference maker. Defensively, he got them in the right positions at the right time. I just don't believe in Julius Randle. That he's gonna be the X. Or I say Tom Thibodeau's
The
the
dude
X
from your
factor.
hometown, bro, and you don't believe in him?
I don't believe in him, man.
Yeah,
He
damn.
can't shoot. He can't shout.
It's always some niggas in your city, man. It's always the niggas in your city, bro.
And it's all out of love, you know what I mean? It's just I don't believe it when it's time, when the game is on the line. Who is my go-to person? And if it's Julius Randle is a person that's gotta be my go-to person, I don't believe in it. What is he? What, 32? 30? What, 33 now?
Hey, it don't matter how old he is. The man is still a beast. He out here giving them with the little floaters and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, I love his story, man. I love the comeback. I feel like the injuries didn't derail him. He'll be a top 3 guard. I honestly believe that.
Shot-town
It's one
legend.
of my, you know what I mean? But I don't know if Kimball can stay healthy. Maybe he can be the go-to person down the stretch. But he got to stay healthy. That's a big if. But to answer your question, if the Knicks are back, they got to get past the first round for me to say they back. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon, but I did tell my wife yesterday when I was watching the game, like, hey, babe, on my bucket list, I got to go to the game in Madison Square Garden. Like that, I got to put that on the bucket list. I got to get to at least one game at Madison Square Garden.
That's a damn good bucket list thing, because that is still a mecca of basketball, man.
The mecca of basketball. That's exactly what she is. Like, why you want to go to the game? Like, it's the mecca. You got to get there.
Even though them boys been trash for decades now, they still the
I don't
mecca.
give a damn.
I don't either. I definitely want to go to one too. Nah, bro, we going and we ain't gonna be no nosebleeds, my nigga. I need to be next to Spike on the floor, goddamn, talking mad shit to him. Ooh, bro, a Knicks and Dallas Mavericks game when all I want to see is Luka go out there and get on boards of business, and I get to talk shit to Spike Lee for a minute and ask him if he can read one of my scripts. That's it. I want to talk shit to him and then ask him for a favor. Goddamn, I'm gonna keep it 100 with him.
Here go to bet. Like, hey, Spike, if we beat y'all, you gotta read my script.
Hell yeah. Up.
Hey, if you know Spike, tell him to reach out to us. We got a bet for him.
Straight like that. Goddamn. But that was a great game though, man. But the Lakers, what you thinking about them so far, man? You froze up on me again, bro.
Nah, I'm here. I'm trying to get my thoughts together, man.
Oh, okay.
I know the Lakers are built for playoffs. And a lot of people say preseason don't matter. I know you one of those people that say preseason don't matter. I'm a big believer that preseason does matter. I know you can use analytics and say, oh, the Suns went 0-6 last year, and the Bucks went 0-6 in preseason last year and still made it to the finals. Right. I get that and all that. And the Lakers right now, the reason I say preseason matters to them the most, what should have mattered to them the most, you're dealing with a whole bunch of veterans. who are already stuck in their ways. They believe in what they believe in, and then he's trying to put them all together pretty much built for playoffs. They're not really regular season teams, but they got to find a way to make LeBron, AD, and Westbrook match. And the matchup that they had on the court, they can't put Rondo and Westbrook on the floor at the same time. That's not going to work at all.
Man, that was crazy. As soon as I seen it, I was like, okay, let's see what happened right here, guys. It was like, you got
that's not going to work.
You can't shoot on the quarterback there.
You know what I mean? And then also I feel like Westbrook needed the most because he's playing with two superstars in AD and LeBron. And you can say he had that in Oklahoma City, but they were still young. Now we're talking about people who are then because Westbrook in his own mind, he's a superstar. He got to push the pace. Ain't walking up and down the court. If he's running the court, they're gonna be dangerous. But they got him walking about the court trying to set the offense. The Lakers
you talking about? But see, you got to understand somebody coming into that team with all the noise that was surrounding him. They were saying that he's just like a bull in a china shop type thing. You know what I mean? So,
but you gotta be true to you. Though.
You gotta be true to you, but
you gotta be true to you. And I understand.
But that right there is beside the point. Like, I understand he got to be true to himself, but what I mean is, from his standpoint, is like, I got all this noise coming in. Everybody want to see what I do. Am I just going to go out there? I can't just go out there and be me right away. I got to feel this team out and see what my role is, because I am playing alongside LeBron James, one of the top 5 greatest players of all time, and Anthony Davis, who is a certified monster. Like, I got to find my way in this, because the way he's played, it was him and then everybody else was on the team. But now he playing with 2 players that's like, okay, now we got to try and really figure this out. It can't just be me coming up the court full speed and I might dump it here or I might go get a layup or a jack up a 3. Like, we got to play with this, some type of system. LeBron's been winning it pretty much his whole career. Championships, bro, going to championships. So why wouldn't you try and fill it out and take a step up under LeBron, not as far as his game on the court, but as far as LeBron's mentality. Like, LeBron every year take the first 10 games as a field game to fill his team out. Every single year, you might call his team trash and say they ain't got this, they need that, they need that. But what LeBron is, it's MacGyver on the basketball court. He not my GOAT, but that's why I consider him one of the GOATs, because his basketball IQ is crazy high. So Westbrook is trying to take that same type of approach, because LeBron them been in his ear, like, bro, this shit gonna take a little time. We gotta get this figured out. We gotta find each other's roles, these plays, each other's lane on this team or whatever. So I feel like that's what they're trying to do, and that's what Russell Westbrook had on his mind while he's playing game 1 for the first time for the LA Lakers, his hometown team. You know what I mean?
I get that. I can agree to disagree to an extent. That's where I figure that's where preseason matters, because that's your opportunity to kind of test those things out, as in find the right rotation, when is the right time to push the tempo, when to slow that tempo down. Right, but on the back side of things, playing back in your home city, you know what I mean? He's from LA, so you got everybody in there. You got family that's gonna want tickets. Right now, he got to be able to separate personal with business right now. I think every coming at him at one time, and still trying to find his role on the court at the same time. But I know they're gonna get it right. But I'd rather seen them at the gate ready. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they have the squad to compete with anybody. But one-on-one, mid-range, he deadly. LeBron, with his head down hitting the rack, is deadly. AD, a monster, like you said. He can do any and everything if he stay healthy. And with Westbrook, if he can press the tempo, because AD can run with him. LeBron might not run with him like that because he's up there in age. But AD get out there and run that court with him.
But how does that work, though, when you got Russell Westbrook running and gunning? His best game is getting to the bucket, dropping off a pass down low to AD or somebody, or just getting that crazy dunk or that layup or whatever. That's his best game, but that is also LeBron James' best game. he shot great game one, but history shows us and statistics
He's not
shows
gonna
us
keep shit
that
like that.
No, he's definitely not. He's gonna start going to the hole. He's gonna be
not gonna
bagging
keep that
down. LeBron and AD are gonna be down low a lot of the game or whatever. Westbrook can't just come in driving. Go ahead.
That's why Westbrook he's gonna get his points with the second unit. He gets to help that second unit a little bit more, and then so that's why. So you start Westbrook. So if I was Frank, what I do is I would start Westbrook. I'll put him on there. Let's say 12 minutes. He'll play like the first 5 minutes of the game.
Right.
I'll bring Rondo in. I'll bring Rondo in the game, and then when Rondo come in the game, he'll let him play that out. And once AD and
you froze up.
LeBron went there. Am I still froze?
You back now?
Okay, my fault. So what I'll do is I want to say about like 3 minutes left into the first quarter. I'll take AD, LeBron, and Rondo after the game, and let Westbrook take over that whole second unit until maybe 3 or 4 minutes into the second quarter, and get it going. That's only how he's gonna really get into his rhythm, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes sense. Like that is the best way to do it. But problem gonna be is if he's running with the second unit the majority of the game, come crunch time, are they gonna have that feel for each other? And because if he coming in with the second unit, he's still gonna be bull and China shop.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
yeah.
When it come down to those last 4 minutes in crunch time, when he gonna have to be in the game because they paying him that big money, he part of that big three, he in the game, they not running the same type of style no more. So do you take Westbrook off the court them last 4 minutes and bring in Rondo, or what? Because
you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
But that goes the problem. You can't have Russell Westbrook on the bench in crunch time last 4 minutes of the game. How you think that's gonna sit?
But the last 4 minutes of the game, who you gonna have the ball in hands anyways? You're not gonna have the ball in Westbrook's hands. The ball's gonna be on LeBron's hand. And to be honest, you really can't have Rondo or Westbrook in the game last 4 minutes. It all depends on what situation we in. Are we losing or are we winning? Because if we losing, we can't have neither one of them on the court because neither one of them can shoot.
But if you gotta have one of them
it's a different story because now
you gotta have one of them on the court though. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like you paid this man all this money, fam. He gonna be on the court the last 4 minutes. Now LeBron probably gonna have the ball in his hand, yes. But then what happens to Westbrook? Is he gonna become a spot up shooter? I don't think so. So what? I'm trying to see about
he better learn.
What you mean? He been in the league for what? 13 years now? 14 years? It's been a minute, bro.
Hey, prime example.
Man, that's crazy.
when he lost, dribbling the ball is a little bit harder, but becoming a shooter, a spot up shooter, that's something you can teach yourself to do. You just gotta work at it.
So you think he ain't been trying to shoot? Bro, you can teach yourself, but some people just don't understand that feel of how to release the ball, and you always revert back to what you've been doing the last 20 years. He been shooting probably the same way for 20 years, bro. Like, you want him now to develop a spot-up jump shot?
And they want to win it. If he want to win a championship in LA, he better learn and stop turning the damn ball over.
I don't see it happening, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I respect LeBron. The team is dope. I just don't see, unless Anthony Davis becomes a top 2 player this year, takes over shit, and LeBron does what he does, he gonna get his numbers, his rebounds, his assists. He gonna do that. But Anthony Davis got to play on an out-of-world level, and they got to find a way to subdue Westbrook and Rondo. Because Rondo, even though we give him all this praise and shit, he ain't that same dude. Like, he not. I love Rondo.
Yeah. Until the playoffs come around, Rondo pretty much is a no-go.
But even in the playoffs, like last year, like I'm saying, I understand everybody calling him playoff Rondo, but that was at a certain time. I think we passed that time, bro. I think these young boys done caught up with him. And of course, he's smart, but your brain is.
That's what you can't take away from him.
Yeah, your brain gonna stay there for a long time, bro. But your skill diminishes. That body breaks down, bro. When that body breaks down, I don't care what your mind telling it to do, it just ain't gonna do it. You feel me?
That's why I say the Lakers are destined for the long haul, because I can see them not even playing LeBron, AD. I know LeBron made the statement like he played better when he played longer minutes. I don't see them playing like a full 82 games. You know what I mean? I can see LeBron hovering around about 60, 65 games, AD around that 60 range, Melo around that 60, I say that 40, about 55, 60 range, Rondo around that same.
Games? Are we talking about games?
Yeah, I'm talking about games.
You saying Anthony Davis gonna play 50 games this year?
No. I'm talking about Carmelo. Anthony Davis play about 65, 60 games.
Yeah. He needs to play 82 if he can, though.
He needs to.
And he needs to get the free throws right.
Westbrook will probably play closer to about that 72, 75 game mark. But the rest of them, they won't. You're going to have to rely on your Monks and all of them. Right. Those are going to be the key of developing. They have to develop during the regular season, because when it comes playoff time, they going to need them to hit some timely jump shots.
Right. Well, we're going to see soon enough, man. They upcoming schedule, I think they got the Suns next, then the Memphis Grizzlies, then the San Antonio Spurs, or their next 3 games. They play the Suns tomorrow, so that should be a good one. I think the Suns, they played Denver Nuggets last night, and they lost to the Nuggets.
They won't be back to the finals. They will not be back to the finals.
They might not even
make it out the first round.
Damn. I don't know. I think they're going to come into form. I think Andre Ayton, he got to make a step this year. Like, he got all the potential in the world. He got the skill. He got the body, the size, all of that, bro. But if he don't make this leap this year, I'm going to start having my doubts on him.
Andre Ayton, he done.
He done?
He's mentally not there, though. He's done. He's mentally not there. If I was the number 1 overall draft pick, everybody is in my class. Tre Young, Luka, who is the other kid right now. All of them got extensions. I'm the only player was the number 1 overall pick. I went to the finals, and you don't give me an extension like that. It's fucking with my mind now, because like, if I get hurt, how do I support my family? How can I give you my all when you don't believe in me? So now he got 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door.
Right.
So because as a competitor, he's gonna be like, let me show you why I'm worth this money, and why doing that he's gonna end up hurting the team.
Right. Your screen froze again, but I can hear you just fine. So we just gonna keep on moving. But that's very interesting though, fam. I haven't thought about it like that, but I just see so much potential in him, man. And I'm just like, when is it all gonna click? He can shoot, he can dribble for a big, he powerful, strong, solid 7 foot, 7'1". Like, I don't see why he hasn't developed more, but it's only his 3rd year though. That's like he came in, he young, he like 21, 22.
Somewhere like that. Somewhere like that.
Luka been playing professional basketball since he was 14, bro. Like, Luka came in the NBA ready to be an NBA star. He was already that in Europe.
Right. And
the second best league in the world. Yeah. And then you got like Tre Young, who's built for today's NBA. Shoot long distance threes. He ain't gotta take a lot of shots and all that type of stuff. All you gotta do is pull up from goddamn 35, 40 feet and do his thing, dribble, kick it, and stuff like that. So his development, he is better than what I thought he would be. His shooting percentage is still trash though, and he got to work on that. But as a player, I rock with Tre. But I just think Andre Ayton has the potential to be so dominant, bro. And it's not like he's just like a flashback player from the past who can only do like down low type shit. Like, he's a big that looks like he's from the 90s, but has a skill set that fits in today's game. And Aiden got all the tools in the trade, and I think he gonna find a way to step out there and overcome to get that contract that he want, man. And that's true. But I think the Suns gonna be good, man. I don't think it's just other teams. I think they got better. I think the Nuggets gonna be better because they got their people back or getting them all back. The Jazz are gonna be just as hungry again still if they can finally get over the hump. But you know they're gonna be there. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But I do like the Nuggets, though. I like the Nuggets.
Yeah, the Nuggets is gonna be nice. Is Murray back already, or is he still rehabbing from his injury?
I believe he's coming back. Probably like around Christmas or. Wait, no, he got hurt in the playoffs, right?
During the playoffs, yeah.
So
is he out for the year? I really haven't heard much about it because they're gonna need him. They're gonna need him for a playoff push. But Aaron Gordon looks good. But not to deviate from what you're saying by Aiden. Aiden does have all the tools in his repertoire. I feel like Chris Paul was the best thing that happened to him. Again, Aiden would tell you that that was the best thing that happened to him. But Chris Paul, he got one more year on his contract, or is it 2 more years? He's slowing down slowly but surely.
I think he sounded
Devin Booker gonna have to take over a little bit more. Because this last game, you had Aiden with 15, Chris Paul had 15 with 10 assists, but Devin Booker with only 12 points, 3 turnovers, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 rebounds. What I was saying though, Aiden does have all the tools in the repertoire, and like I said, Chris Paul was the best thing that happened to him. Even Aiden would tell you that, but honestly, I don't know. I know you say that he feel like he has another gear. Maybe we have seen that gear already. Maybe what we seen last year is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
I don't know. I just think it's more in there. He only 21. I think he's still trying to figure it out. And also I think he's trying to find his role because that is Booker team. You know what I mean? So a lot of times he got to defer.
Booker got to step up.
Huh?
Booker got to step up.
I just don't see Booker being that next Kobe everybody keeps saying, bro. I never saw, I know he hit the 72 or whatever it was or all that, but I just don't see that what everybody be talking about because in big moments and shots that I know he should hit, he be missing them hoes, bro.
Yeah, his shot selection is questionable because the game he just played, he played 30 minutes. He was 3 from 5 from the field, 2 for 7 from the 3-point line, and he had 12 points. I'm like, I understand it's opening night. You got the jitters, all of that, but
he shouldn't have the jitters.
He got to do better because he's not consistent with it.
Yeah.
He's not consistent enough. If you're gonna be the man, if this is your team, you got to carry it all the way through.
That's a fact.
But shit. But if you got somebody in the start lineup to play 20, you had someone play in the lineup play 24 minutes, is 0 from 5 from the field, only scored 2 points. Come on, Crowder, gotta do better.
Bro, but Crowder is at the most 12 to 13 point type of dude. You know what I mean? Like
he a rah-rah guy. He a spark plug. He an energy guy.
That's exactly what he is.
But if you're a starter, you gotta give me more than 2 points though.
But on other teams, he wouldn't be a starter though.
He gave you 8 rebounds and 2 assists, but gotta do a little bit more. You
get a guy like Crowder for the playoffs. Like he's a great playoff type of guy. Cause he gonna hit those untimely shots and shit like that. He gonna get the crowd hype. He gonna bring that toughness and that fire that you need in the playoffs and that half court defense. He gonna bring it. You know what I mean? In the regular season, it's like, But that's just who he is, though. So tonight, the Mavericks play tonight.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go to DBA a little bit. Do you know referees in the NBA make $170K a year and they get to travel for free?
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga's thinking about his career choice right there. My boy thinking about making a switch, goddamn. He's like, fuck this. I don't want to be on the sideline no more. I need to get in the game. That's some wild shit, but yeah.
Put me in the game, coach.
They get paid, bro. It's $1 billion industry,
They get their meal comp, their hotel comp.
Bro,
I know it.
You saving money and everything, bro. Like, it was this camp I worked at one time, right? Doing undergrad, right? And we went to the camp, we got paid, but we had to stay there. So they had us lunches and all that type shit like that. So lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything was free, right? Then you got room and board for free. Right. And they just paid you crazy checks every single week, bro. Like, we was getting stupid crazy because all we did was work. We worked like 7 days a week. Like, no days off, all that type of shit. Just working straight through 12-hour days and shit. Nigga, bro, when you ain't got to spend your money and do all that type of shit, like refs, the NBA refs get to travel and eat and save $100K a year, bro. Like, they literally just, that's the life, bro. And then you only really work like for 6 months out the year. You really only working like 6 months out the year. Then after the season over, you can go like do other gigs and shit just to get some extra checks. So they probably making like 200 or something K a year, really.
And don't get selected to go to the playoffs. So that's a bonus check.
Bruh, getting extra money. God damn, how you become a rep? I need to Google this shit, man. We gonna try and figure this shit out. But hell yeah. I was gonna try and talk to you about doing a tournament next year and trying to get reps, but they might make too much money for us, goddamn. Bro, you froze up again? Lord have mercy. Huh? I don't know if it's your internet or this building's internet or what. It's saying my internet connection is unstable. I don't know. It's probably this building's internet, man, but I don't know.
Man, it might be a little bit of both, man.
Yeah. Forgive us for the technical difficulties, man. We're going to be in the studio here next week, man. You know, we just do everything on camera right here in the studio. But I'm actually in the studio right now, but we still trying to get a little work done in it and shit. But bear with us, people. Bear with us, though. But we were talking about NBA refs get paid a shitload of money and it's unnecessary, but I respect it because it's $1 billion industry, man.
It's very necessary. It's very necessary because Mr. Akers over here, it might be taking a career change real soon.
Who? You gonna make a career change?
I might be making a career change. Let me go start running around a couple of miles a day so I can lose some of this gut so I can get back in shape one time.
This dude been saying this for 2-3 years now, goddamn.
170K a year might make me do it a little bit quicker.
They do say that money talk, my boy. They say that money talk, goddamn.
And I gotta crawl before I walk. I know I gotta do a couple of high school games, a couple of camps, go to NCAA route. But you know what I mean? I do that because you get paid for mileage for games. I'll be all right. I'll get there.
Yeah, damn, man. This dude gonna drop the goddamn podcast, his great job that he already got and everything, just become a high school referee in hopes of going to the NBA. Boy, you out here wild. Stop talking to these people like this, man. Cut it out.
Hey, man, you never know. It might be my calling. It might be my calling.
That's a fact. It might be. It might be. But
working with these kids is my calling. I couldn't turn my back on them kids like that, man.
Okay. Bro, man. But the Dallas Mavericks play tonight?
Yes, sir. And they got the Atlanta Hawks favored by 2.5, and the Mavericks gonna whoop that ass tonight.
The Mavericks gonna whoop that ass. It's like a dope ass thing that Luka and Tre both are nice and they're gonna always be linked together. Like their whole career gonna be linked together.
But I had this same type of, I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and I basically told him if you swap, if that trade never happened, if Luka is with Atlanta and Tre is with the Mavericks, Trae Young doesn't have the same success that he has now with the Mavericks that he has with Atlanta. Atlanta is a blueprint for him. He has shooters around him. He got an athletic big that can roll and stretch the floor. And in Dallas, he wouldn't have that. At least in Atlanta, they can kind of hide him on defense a little bit. And on the Mavericks, you're going to be exposed. But now if you put Luka with the Hawks, is the way they are structured right now, that is a
championship team,
NBA champ team caliber team. That
I like the Hawks, bro. Collins is a monster. I like Collins, bro. Like that boy be going out there and posterizing.
I had this conversation. I had a conversation with my best friend today. He probably almost disowned me today. I'm not a believer in the Hawks. To me, I feel like the Hawks are trash. Straight up. They made it to the playoffs last year. Yeah, whoop-de-whoop. They made it at the first round. They played against the Knicks. The Knicks ain't made it to the playoffs in damn near shit in a lifetime. And the Knicks were just happy just to be there. So
are they trash? I wouldn't say trash, but I would say they are highly overrated. I think Trae Young is overrated. Like, I like his game. Well, not really like his game. I like what he's done since he's been in the NBA. He's made a name for himself. He's making money. He got Atlanta vibe in his shit. They wearing the jerseys and all that. But his shooting percentage is horrible, and he take bad shots. But he do
bad shots.
Drop dimes and shit, but he don't play winning basketball to me. Like, I know they made the playoffs and shit, but that was like I don't know, just a team thing. And then in the East, bro, like, I think a lot of things in the East are hidden. It's like in the East, you can disguise a lot of your faults. I believe that he is overrated. So I'm not mad at you from that take of saying the Hawks. I wouldn't go as far as saying they trash.
Atlanta right now?
Huh?
I was gonna say Atlanta right now. They are a 6 seed going into the playoffs.
A 6 seed.
A 6 seed going into the playoffs.
Atlanta. Oh man, that's who does the 5 in front of them?
Hold on, I can tell you that. So I'm going Philly, Milwaukee, Chicago, the Knicks, Miami, Boston. Atlanta is 7, if you're going to put it like that. The Wizards then got better. I didn't even say the Nets, bro. I didn't even put the Nets in there. So I'm tripping. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Atlanta fucker will be playing in the play-in game.
Yeah, I say for sure the Nets, Philly, Bucks, the Bulls, Boston. I think the Knicks might be better than them this year, though. Yeah, like they might be. They might be. They probably gonna be in a play-in this year. But yeah. I think Trae Young is overrated, but I do think he's a nice young player. He's very young, and so all those faults that I have of him in his game, he can, you know what I mean, improve in those areas, and he might do that this year. You know, like his shooting percentage might shoot up. His decision making on the court might shoot up. The turnovers might drop. You know what I mean? So, I like him.
We'll see how you play against the Mavericks. We'll see how you play against the Mavericks tonight. Because
but it's the same thing with Luka. Can be said. A lot of things can be said about Luka too, bro. He don't be having a great shooting percentage, and he plays a lot of like one-on-one ball. Like he don't.
Who he gonna pass the ball to,
bro? But that's the problem. See, this is what I hate about narratives, bro. That right there, You got Porzingis on your team, and everybody trying to call him trash now, saying, what has he done? He came into I'm not saying you, but I'm talking about narratives, though. The narrative around Porzingis is that he ain't hooping. He ain't got what he used to have. And what I see on the court is somebody that got exactly what he he used to have. He just not motivated.
In the right spot.
He ain't in the right spot. He ain't motivated because he feel like the offense and that system that they did have with Rick Carlisle or whatever, it just wasn't for him. It was meant for Luka. You know what I mean? Like Luka, that's Luka's team. Luka make every decision. He burns the ball up the court. So you are at his whim on the court. You are literally playing a game and you're going to get as many points and rebounds and shit and assists or whatever as Luka decides or be involved in the game as far as Luka allows you to be. You know what I mean? So that's what I see.
I agree with that. I agree with that tenfold.
So with this year, I feel like Kid gotta, and I'm pretty sure he will because I know Kid has watched it and he's seen of what a lot of people have seen, people who really watch the game, you feel me? They need a system that's going to get Porzingis. Porzingis is there, bro. That 7'3" shooter ain't went nowhere. That monster is in there somewhere. He right there. You just got to bring him out, show him that he wanted on the team and shit. He got people to pass to. Tim Hardaway Jr. is not a scrub, bro. He be pulling that trigger, bro.
He's a spot-up shooter.
He ain't no superstar, but we talking about who we going to – you ask me who he going to pass the ball to. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. You got two stars on the team.
AI said it. AI said it best. AI said it best. I pass you the ball, and when you pass it back, obviously you didn't want to shoot the ball, so I'm gonna shoot it. I think that's Luka's mentality. And then in the playoffs, Porzingis just didn't show up. Like you said,
I don't think he wanted to play no more.
Was in the right spot, and from the preseason game, it actually was the philosophy that playoffs matter because we actually got to see Jason Kidd put Porzingis in those cutting to the baskets. He got a lot of touches right around the free throw line. He even posted up a few times, and he was able to be a playmaker.
Right.
So I feel like in those years, and so that's going to be another big thing for Porzingis. Yeah, but with the Mavericks, like I said, Porzingis is just in a better headspace. One Kid got him doing pick and rolls, pick and pops a little bit better. He's doing more cutting. He's catching the ball right at the free throw line. Right. And then he's catching the ball on the post. And that post, he's able to be a playmaker. He can be a threat, be a scoring the ball because he can pass the ball. He can shoot. He can put the ball on the ground a little bit and get to where he needs to go. Right. But the main thing of it all is he's finally healthy. This is the first off season where he's not nurturing an injury, where he's actually get to work on his game that's gonna help him succeed for the season. So I feel like this year we're gonna see a better Porzingis on the defense side of the ball as well as offensively. So too. But the problem with that is I want to see how Luka's going to play a little bit better. See how Luka's going to play a little bit more without the ball in his hand. So now it's going to be because Kid has already said that he wants to get another ball handler with Luka. They want to limit his minutes a little bit more so he can play a little bit fresh in the fourth quarter. We have seen in the preseason where Luka the Mavericks was able to win when Luka didn't pick up big numbers. I want to see if that can continually happen and will the superstar get grunt or get upset when he's not getting as many touches? Is it all about wins or is it going to be personal with Luka? So there's going to be something to keep an eye out for the Mavericks down the line. I don't see it being a problem, but you never know. Especially when you used to having the ball in your hand, it used to being a superstar. So we seen him what he did with the Olympic team where he was able to share the ball. Move without the ball. It made the game so much easier for him. He was having fun. He was smiling. So if he can bring that same intensity with the Mavericks, that's going to be deadly. And to piggyback off what you said about Tim Hardaway Jr., yeah, he's not a superstar. Never have been, never will be. He could be a star in this league. He's a star for the Mavericks, put it that way. But he can be streaky. But we're gonna have to have bench play. Our bench play is gonna have to step up. Trey Burke gonna have to step up. Brunson, I like that guy. I really do.
I always liked Brunson, even when he was at Nova.
I like Brunson a lot. He's gonna have to take another step though. he's gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive than what he has been.
He's smart though. He's smart.
He's smart with the ball. He's smart. He's very, very smart basketball player. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like he turns down jump shots that he should take. He's gonna have to take those now. He's gonna have to take those.
But that's like old boy in Golden State, right? Is it Mooney?
You talking about Powell or Mooney?
Mooney, the kid. No, Poole.
I call him Powell. My fault. Yeah, Poole. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Poole, he was like that, right? He would turn down. Like I always thought Poole was gonna be a dope player. Even when he was a rookie, like he showed those flashes. The second he showed those flashes. Like now, you see it. Like he see the game now. It's slowing down for him. He know what he can do, what he can get away with, and like how he can attack defenses to I guess be more productive on the court. And I feel like that's Brunson. I feel like Brunson is smart enough to where he knows how to play the game. He knows, okay, these first 2 years or whatever, I need to learn. I need to understand. I need to figure out the game. He knows it's like steps to this. It's levels to it. And I feel like he's coming into a point towards the end of last year, like he's coming into a point where he's starting to see it and get it and know where he can attack defenses and know where he can find his spots and how to get to his spots and how to set other people up and how to set it. He's learning the NBA game. College NBA, them two different levels, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to give these players, it's the same thing I feel about Aiden as well. Like, you got to give these people, these kids, because they are kids. They come into the league as kids, you know what I mean? You got to give them time to learn the NBA game and learn how they can attack the defenses, how teams are going to play them, how the league views them, like find their place in the league. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what Brunson is, and I feel like that's what Poole is, and I feel like that's what Aiden is. I feel like Poole going to be a monster this year. I think the Warriors are going to shock a lot of teams. I think they're going to be a top 3 team at the end of the year, even without Clay in the lineup right now. But when Clay comes back, they're going to be something to deal with, bro.
Him and Wiseman. When both of them come back in the lineup, that's going to be woo-wee.
Kuminga young, but he going to make an impact on splash plays, bro. Like, they got young monsters. They're going to keep – that organization is well-oiled, bro, because they going to keep rolling right into the future, bro. Right into the future.
And the main part of that whole young culture, they are getting trained up. Like they're getting developed. That's the word I'm looking for. They're getting developed, and they're taking the game to the next level every year.
Absolutely.
They're not satisfied with just being good. They want to be great, and that's a great mindset to have, especially at a young age. So watch out, because if they stay healthy, I don't see who beats them. Because Clay. Damn, Kerry Steph, he didn't have a good game against the Lakers.
Not at all.
He didn't have a Steph Curry type of game.
Dude shot 5 for 21.
And they still won. So just imagine if he was on. So imagine if he was 18 for 21. You know what I mean?
It would have been a blowout.
So
like, the Warriors going to suck a lot of people, and I think ain't nobody really talking about them, but they should be. Like, they definitely should be.
But I think they want it that way. They want it that way. They want to be on the radar.
Oh yeah.
Because when they come in, they're gonna be like, yeah, y'all forgot about us. Yeah, y'all be talking all that shit like, oh, we ain't gonna be the same. We can't do this. We can't do that. Yeah, they finna be on some ass. They finna be on something.
That right there was started their dynasty, though. They came in as underdogs.
I know it.
And that's where it's restarting it. And Steph was bulked up a little bit, bro. Like, Steph got some muscle.
Don't say that, bro. You gonna get my boy drug tested, bro. You gonna get
my boy
drug tested. You gonna get him drug tested. Don't say that out loud. Yeah, I gonna get him drug tested, man. Don't do that.
Yo, if Steph Curry get caught up with like some steroids, some shit, bro, that's gonna be the biggest scandal in NBA history by a long, bro. Ain't no way. They ain't gonna find THC in this man's system.
Hey, all I know is nobody on the opposing team better not say nothing about his mama and daddy because you might run get 70 put on you.
Ooh.
Don't they do that?
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
Fans, don't you do that to that boy. Don't y'all do that to that man. Don't y'all do that to that man.
That man been living. But that's some cold-blooded shit to go into, though. Boy, that boy daddy got left. You don't know what. I ain't going to talk about that, though. That right there is personal.
I don't want to talk about that
between a man and his woman, you know what I mean? Mom and daddy.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you. Hey, don't y'all do that. Don't fans, please don't do that to Steph Curry.
I'm telling you, because Steph going in the stands like run on test on them, boy. He ain't gonna be no game.
He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do that. He gonna do it on the court, and he may go for 100.
Should be dope, man.
He'll break that for damn show.
Yeah, what?
Matter of fact, you know what, fans do that because I want to see that. I want to see Steph go for 82 in the game. Fuck it, let's do it. Say what you gotta say. I want to see history again.
Like Steph probably gonna hit 80 one time before his career over, bro. Like I believe Steph gonna get so crazy hot one game and just hit like 23s, like stupid crazy. Like I'm just gonna, that boy gonna go out there and shoot like 20 for 25 on 3-pointers. It goes stupid.
Hey, on Clay's first game back, Clay gonna go for 40.
On his first game back?
On his first game back, Clay gonna go for 40.
Y'all heard it right here, boy. That's a bold prediction. He going for 40?
He going for 40 on his first game back.
I'm gonna say like 25 with 6 rebounds.
When I say first game back, I mean first game back without any minutes restrictions. I'm talking about when he can play a full game with no minute restrictions. He going for 40. But that first game, he gonna go stupid. He gonna be so excited, bro. He gonna miss 2 years. You know, it's kind of like when me and you go hoop, and I ain't hooped in about God knows when. When that first shot go in, I'm telling you that be every time.
Every time that boy be a half a foot over half court. He's jacking that hole. Just a half a foot.
But after that game, don't let it go for a game 2 because I'm gonna be ice cold. I don't let all managers go in that first game. That's it. That's all.
Bro, like the thing about when dudes like Clay and KD get injured, it's not as big of a deal as what other players would get, like more athletic players who can't shoot like that. And I mean, when I mean shoot like that, I mean shoot like that at a high percentage. Like them dudes like Clay, Steph, KD, they gonna get their buckets even when they like 30-something. Like mid late 30s, because that shot don't go away. I know a lot of old coaches that are bust
your head. Go to the YMCA. You see them all the time.
Head. And that shot don't go away, bro. And Clay gonna be just fine though, man. But when he get back, they got a lot of good young players. It's like a nice blend. It's like they got young enough.
Do you start Clay coming back though? Or you let him come off the bench?
At first, you got to start him, but he's not going to be playing starter minutes because they still want to show him that, hey, you still part of this team. That's still you one of the Splash Brothers. We still love you. We still, you know what I mean, want you, and so you are a starter. But we got to ease you back off into this thing. And the team need to know, even the young guys need to know, Clay's still that nigga. You know what I mean? Like
that's why I was saying, why don't you keep your starting lineup and let him come off the bench and let him be your closer?
Let him come off the bench?
I mean, just until he get his feet wet and get everything. Get everything.
I don't like that right there. That's like that right there. It's like, even though you don't think it's a mental thing, it can be a mental thing. Like, why ain't y'all starting me? You know what I mean? I'm back. I'm ready to go.
I know.
Let's go.
Because people fail to realize it's hard to do is be a player to come off the bench and go into a game that's where people are already in rhythm and do.
And especially if you're not used to that.
Yeah, I learned that because I was starting my whole entire life until I want to say my junior year in high school coming to a select team. I went to a select team that was solidified with stars, you know what I mean? And I had to come off the bench. that was a hard thing to process because I started in high school. I started in all my 18. This was the one team I did not start on, and it took me a while to get adjusted to that because now I got to get a flow in the game. I got to know when to pick and choose, when to shoot the ball. It was
this
tough.
Still hurt about this shit right now. It's been goddamn a decade.
Because I feel a couple of them niggas should have been starting in front of me, but that's neither here nor there. You know, it is what it is.
I don't even know what that's like, my boy. But I ain't never go to the level of the NBA, so that's a whole different game where everybody in that motherfucker was somebody somewhere or a hood legend somewhere. So, but Clay,
did you ever reach out to your cousin? Did you ever reach out to your cousin to ask him about my jumping ability? I know you forgot.
Red.
Yeah, I know you forgot.
Nah,
I know you forgot.
I ain't talked to him.
I ain't gonna hold you to that. I ain't talked to him. You have to find. You gonna answer these. You gonna have to answer these questions. You gonna answer these questions. You gonna give me my props.
I'm gonna give you your props, bro. I give you your props.
Give me my props. Yeah.
Yo, listen, bro.
Don't tell us on live. You ain't never seen me dunk. This can't be anything roll live like.
I ain't never seen you dunk, bro. That's a fact. I'm not trying to, disrespect your skill. You
probably just don't remember. I done did it plenty of times that Gregory Room was playing.
Nah, bro, stop your line, bro. I would call JB. I get everybody on the phone, goddamn.
You can call JB. You can call JB right here, right now.
Like that.
Trey can dunk.
In the game.
Yes, in a game.
You dunk on a breakaway or on somebody.
On a breakaway. Not on nobody. Only time I dunked on somebody was in Carter.
It was a one-hand dunk or two.
One hand. I wasn't a two-hand type of guy. Right. One leg, one horn. Left leg, right arm.
I ain't never seen it, my boy. But listen, I believe you though. I believe you.
You don't believe me, bro.
I don't think you a lot of me or the people that's tuned in.
I know. I wouldn't. They know the people. That's what they used to call me. They used to call me Trey Boogie. They used to get down. You know what I mean?
Hey, one episode we gonna call live and talk to either Derek or somebody, your old high school coach, somebody, and find out the truth about this shit. But I do believe you, my boy. I do believe you. I never saw it.
My very.
We hooped a lot of times together.
My very first dunk, I dunked on somebody. My best friend was more excited than I was. I was nursing up with it. He was all up, jumping up and down and shit. I'm just running back, getting back on defense.
Hey. If you do it right now, you.
I'm saving. I got one dunk left in me, and I'm saving it for my son. Here we go. I'm saving it for my son. I'm saving it for the oldest because he talks mad shit. I'm saving it for his ass.
You gonna wait 10 years to dunk on your?
I'm waiting 10 years to dunk on his ass.
Damn, that's some diabolical shit right there, fam. That boy gonna train for 10 years just to dunk on his son.
Just to dunk on my son to let him know, your old man still got it. But it gotta be at a certain age though, because I feel like once he gets about 11 or 12, he gonna be faster than me. You know what I mean? So he gonna be trying to put me on them skates and shit. So you know what I mean? So I gotta pick and choose when I do this. So I mean, he might be still a little young.
Trey,
I don't want to be too.
Trey, if Lil Trey tear your ACL when he 11 or 12 years old, bro, we gonna have a real problem. You cannot let him look at us like this because he gonna look at you as old, then he gonna look at me as old. Now I gotta lace up and come out here and back him down. Is it?
Well, you got to lace him up anyway. We gonna let him have it all the way through. He gonna hate it. He gonna hate it. Hey, I'm sorry, people. We got off a little topic though, but I had to bring it up to Jay because Jay had to tell me on live one day he ain't never seen me dunk, and I'm still kind of hurt about that. He just
don't really understand what this is, man. I believe you though. I just want to see it. Get some game tape in this bitch or something. You know what I mean? We can do a whole bunch of different ways. We can call your coaches, or you can just, you know what I mean, train up a little bit for a month or two and go ahead and get one on camera, and we'll show the people live on the episode Trey dunking.
Man,
on the 10 foot. Hey, on the 10-foot goal.
Oh, you got to put the air quotes right there.
You know what I mean? I ain't talking about that goal in the background right now, guys.
that all day.
Yeah, balls out, man. But shit, bro. We got to jump into these winning decisions, man. It wasn't a lot of. It wasn't a lot of football talk today, but we definitely gonna be back on that. It's buys week coming up this weekend, so my Cowboys not playing. So I don't even want to fuck with y'all this weekend, man. On it, but I'm still gonna gamble a little bit though. And tonight, y'all go watch my Mavs dominate, man. For sure. It's
for sure. Hey. Winning decisions. What'd you say? What's up? What's good?
You watching the World Series? Huh?
Nah, I mean, I'll probably start watching the World Series game 2. Maybe game 3. I don't like watching the very first game. Cause I'm not really a baseball guy. I've been trying to get into it, but my youngest one, he's really started. That's gonna be the little athlete. That's the person that's gonna want to play any and everything. He's starting to like base. He likes baseball because he got the little we got the little Nerf bat. He swings the shit out of it. I call him little Bam Bam. You know,
little Bam Bam. I ain't gonna lie, I like that nickname.
Nice little stance and everything, and he's slanging that thing off the tee already. So he got a little power behind him. So I might be the first sport I put him in. But he want to be like his brother. Like right now, if I get a football at 1, he'd be like, damn, shit.
Yeah.
And he'll run and he'll throw up. He can get his basketball and football together. He's trying to throw a chest pass with the football. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But as for his winning decisions, I really don't have a lot of NFL picks this week. I mean, not NFL. I mean, college picks this week. I kind of went NBA and NFL. So I have new shit.
So you doing a mixture?
I'm doing a mixture. I'm doing a mixture. I got the Bucks over the Bears by 12.5.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Panthers over the Giants by 3. I have the Jets. I have the Patriots not covering against the Jets. They got a New England favorite by 7. I'm gonna take those 7s with the Jets.
Okay.
Let's see. And then for NBA, let's see. I'm gonna have the Nets over the Hornets. They don't have the spread out for them just yet, but I'm gonna have the Nets over the Hornets. I'm gonna have the Celtics over the Rockets. And I'm gonna have the Knicks over the Magic. So that give me a six leg parlay.
Okay. Who's starting for the Browns?
Nobody. Case Keenum.
Huh?
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum?
Yeah.
Book it. I'm going with the Browns. I'm gonna change that.
OBJ. Ain't no Landry. Ain't no Hunt. They both tackles are out on the offensive line. And that's real gutsy, my brother. It's real gutsy.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, Case Keenum, he ain't good for a whole season, but he good for a couple games, goddamn. They'll pull out some miracles out the head, goddamn. And I've got a feeling that him and OBJ gonna connect.
OBJ ain't playing. He out.
What happened?
He hurt.
When he get hurt, bro? All right. Fuck that. We're going to Broncos.
He hurt.
The Broncos. I ain't even gonna touch that game because I don't trust the Broncos at all.
They say he's questionable, but I don't think he's gonna play because he didn't practice all this week.
Yeah, but he might want a chance to go out there and play with another quarterback just so he can make Baker look bad. Because right now they trying to make that man look bad by saying that he ain't got it no more, even though he be wide ass open and Baker be missing him. But that's here there. Let me jump into my picks, man. All right, so I got a little mixture too. I done a 6-game parlay. We gonna have, let's see, we going with the Carolina Panthers over the New York Giants this week. Carolina are the underdogs at -3. No, they the favorites.
The favorites, yeah.
The favorites at -3, but I just think they're gonna beat the Giants. I don't. That's a tough one though because the Giants have been playing all right lately. They're the same thing getting them dubs, but
they're not beating them. They're not beating them.
I'm going to Ravens over the Bengals at -6 because the Ravens always got the Bengals number, especially with Lamar Jackson being there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with I'm going with the Falcons over Miami because Miami is just in turmoil right now, bro. Like they got a lot going on. I think Tua even he finna get moved out of there for the son Watson.
Yeah.
And we'll probably talk about that more in depth next week. It's some more reading and stuff I'm gonna do about it. The deal will probably happen this weekend sometime.
Yeah, because the trade line is on the 2nd, November 2nd. So that's in about that's a week and a couple of days.
Yeah, for sure. Kansas City and Tennessee. I'm going with Kansas City, but I kind of feel like Tennessee though they ain't gonna be able to stop Derrick Henry at all, and he gonna break that rushing record this year. That man a whole different type of monster, bro. And now my NBA picks.
He a whole problem. A whole problem. I listen. He a whole problem. Des Bryant said it best. He is the creative player that everyone's created when they played the video game.
Who? Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Oh, he is there. He is there in every sense of the word. That boy is 260 pounds, bro, and run like a fofo. Shit don't make no sense, dude.
And he like 6'2", 6'3", or something like that?
6'3". I'm telling you, I played football, bro. And listen, when somebody like that fast coming through, my uncle, right? He a little bit older than me. You know, he's like my step uncle or whatever. He was in a grade above me or whatever. Brian, he was built like that. He wasn't built like Derrick Henry is now in the NFL, but how Derrick Henry was in high school, that's how I imagine he was built like my uncle was in high school, right? And I used to hate having to hit this nigga, bro. Because when he came down running full speed and me playing in the DB area, you know what I mean, on that third level of the fence, he got a full head of speed coming now. It's like, what the fuck? I weighed like a buck 65 soaking wet in high school, bro. When I tell you I was just diving at that nigga ankle trying to warm tackle him, bro, it wasn't even a competition in practice, bro. Like, go on, quit playing, man. Goddamn. Say that shit for the game, nigga. But
my NBA ain't worry about me. Ain't worry about me.
My NBA picks, of course, Dallas Mavericks over Atlanta. I'm always riding my boys. And shit. Do I take the book? I wanted that Bucks and Heat game. I think the Bucks are gonna win, but I'm ready to see what Miami gonna look like. So I'm excited for that game, but I'm not betting on that game. LA Clippers and Golden State. I'm going with the Warriors because I think
I think the Clippers gonna beat the Warriors today. I know there's no Kawhi. I know that, but I just feel like there's gonna be a little bit of matchup problem. That's gonna go on. I feel like I can't think of his name right now. My mind went totally blank.
What team are you on?
He on the Clippers. What's that dude's name?
Are you talking about Paul George?
Paul George, there you go.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
That boy had a brain for it.
I think he'll have a good game today. I think he's gonna have a great game. I think he'll have a quiet 30. A 30-10 game. And this will be a good come out party for him. I know the Warriors are playing at the crib. This will be a good time to say, like, hey, like I might not say I'm back, but at least say the Clippers, we back, we ready.
So
but like I said, I'm also.
What do you think they're gonna be this year, though? In the totality of things,
I think they're gonna be like a 5th seed.
A 5th seed?
A 5th seed.
That's very good. Do you think Kawhi comes back in March?
I really don't know, man. If I'm a Clippers fan, man, I'll be so disappointed.
If he don't,
on paper, I'm just saying that on paper, the Clippers should be a top 2 team. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But Kawhi ain't never healthy. You don't know if he want to be there. You don't know if he want to play basketball or he don't want to play. You know what I mean? At this point
I think he do want to play, but I just think he like, bro, I made all this money. I got my family taken care of. Like, he's happy, content, and he knows he's really good. But he also knows if he get hurt, they not going to pay him. They going to throw him to the wayside. So I think he using the NBA instead of letting the NBA use him. And that's just what I think it is. I just think he being a smart businessman. He taking care of his body. If I'm hurt, I'm not playing because it can have long-term effects. I want to be able to, when I'm in my 40s, still have fun with my kids, play with my grandkids in my 50s and 60s. I think he just using the NBA for what it is, a business. And I think he's been an excellent businessman. A lot of fans might not like it to get him see him play. A lot of commentators trying to talk about him and shit and say, say he aloof and all this. I just think Kawhi about his family. Like, I lived in Moreno Valley. I got family in Moreno Valley, Riverside. That's where Kawhi's from. I know what that environment is, bro. Like, he by his people, he about his friends and shit like that, and he handling his business. Other than that, he ain't doing nothing outside the contract. He ain't doing nothing extra, no extra shit, bro. It's like, I'm here for what you paying me for. Now I'm hurt right now, respect it.
I hope after his NBA career, I hope he turns into like a Marshawn Lynch. I want him to open up a little bit more. I want to see the other side of Kawhi, because
I don't think we'll see that until he retire, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I hope we see that once he retire, because Marshawn Lynch,
sure.
Marshawn, I'm pretty sure, in the locker room, I'm pretty sure he showed that charisma that he's showing right now.
Everybody loves Marshawn
on the TV show. You know what I mean? He just didn't show it to the media. And I feel like Leonard's the exact same way. And I just hope as fans, I hope we get to see that part of him, because most people just know him as a robot. He's a damn good basketball
Toronto, he wasn't that. He was that exact same nigga. Like, he would stand off.
What is there to do in Toronto? It's cold. I'll be ready to go too. In the wintertime.
I'm saying, but I feel like it's gonna be like a Kobe type of deal, where towards the end of his career, when he's like older and not trying to be the absolute apex predator on the court, where he's just know he's in the wind down and he's talking more and opening up more. I think it's gonna be that type thing. Kobe, a lot of people didn't fuck with Kobe in the beginning, bro, because he was a lot of like Kawhi. Kawhi just a little quieter, but he go about his business the same way that Kobe was back then. He go about his business the exact same way.
He should have stayed in San Antonio, bro. Honestly, it's where he should have stayed. He should have stayed with Pop.
I think he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He left. He won another ring. And now he came to LA, to his home area. It ain't his hometown, but it's his home area or whatever. And now he playing for a Clipper team that's backing him with the richest owner in the league that'll give him whatever he wants, and he still got chances to win rings. Like, they window not closed. Like, they got time.
I think his window is about closed, man, because the
Warriors. If the Lakers window is open, how is theirs not open? How?
But we don't know if Kawhi's coming back. We don't know if they come. We don't know if he's coming back.
But it don't got to be this year. I'm talking about next year.
Okay, if we go next year, look, we go next year. You got the Warriors are gonna be better next year because everybody be healthy. You gonna have Utah will be better because everybody be healthy. The Nuggets.
Oh, that's fine and dandy, but that don't mean nothing. When we talking about the best player, if you feel like you that nigga, I don't care who got better, bro. I got better. My niggas got better.
I don't know if he's gonna be better. I don't know if he's gonna be better.
Bro, I feel like Kawhi don't think nobody in this league can fuck with him, bro, on the offense or defensive level. I think that's why he liked it. That's why Kobe was like that. I don't believe you can fuck with me. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to be quiet, sit over here, mind my business, get the job done, and bust your ass in the game, then come back and go chill with my family. I feel like
he going to have to show me. He going to have to show me.
He been showing you. What are you saying? He been out for a few months, bro. If he didn't get hurt in the playoffs last year, you know they advancing, bro. They was getting it. Man, stop it, Trey. Stop it.
My Mavericks still going to take their ass to game 7. My Mavericks is going to still take him to game 7.
Bro,
we did it with him.
That's fine and dandy. I love the Mavericks. Don't make me talk down on him, but they wasn't fucking with Kawhi. When Kawhi wanted to play, he was getting in their ass. Luka, they gonna let him do what he want, bro. Like that's just
good. Let Kawhi do what he want to do,
bro. Because they knew Luka not getting his other teammates involved. Nigga, go get 40 and 15 assists or whatever that's Westbrook assists. Like they don't mean shit.
If 15 assists ain't getting your players involved.
Are all assists equal, Trey? You a coach?
I believe. Yeah, all assists.
No, stop it, bro.
You doing
too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Leads the points.
You're doing too much for Luka right now.
Assist leads the points. Assist leads the points.
Don't let your bias get in the way of your coach, your expert coaching opinion, bro.
The assist give me that 2 or 3 points. Because in order for you to get an assist, the ball has to go
bro.
Right?
Okay, so when Russell Westbrook was dropping all of his assists, do you think them are all team building assists, or were them just drop-offs?
A drop-off is still points. He was already losing anyway, so what's the point?
I'm not finna do this with you, bro. You know damn well all points ain't created equal and all assists ain't created equal. They might be equal on the
garbage points. Garbage points still matter because when you was a freshman on varsity and you got put in the garbage minutes time, you got your names in the paper the next day.
I ain't never played garbage minutes. I don't know what that means, bro.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you this, bro. All points are not created equal. That's all I'm saying, bro. And you know this. All assists ain't created equal. And you know when somebody is truly...
I agree. Points may not be created equal, but I feel assists is an assist. It is what it is.
LeBron James assists, those assists come in crucial time and plays in the game when it matters.
That's why he won't be the GOAT. That's why he won't be my GOAT. Because in the crucial situations, instead of him wanting to put his head down and go to the rack, he wanted to pass the ball.
Don't make me talk good about LeBron James, bro. You're doing it. You're making me talk bad about Luka, and you're making me talk good about LeBron. I don't like this shit, bro. You got to get me off of this shit. But you're making me do it with this blasphemous ass talk you keep on doing, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you how I feel. Just how I feel. That's how I feel. Man. You know, they're making an argument now. Well, Shaq is making an argument now. If LeBron James passed Kareem in points, then he would be the new GOAT. How do you feel about that? Before we let the people go.
I definitely saw that, and I'm glad you brought that up. I definitely want to get into that. No, but okay. Okay, hear me out, bro. Jordan is the GOAT. I'm just saying this is not because I was raised in that era or nothing, because really I'm more into LeBron's era, bro. Like I watched him more than anybody. Right. But you take Jordan's prime, just the shit he did was just legendary. Like we still in awe about this shit to this day, bro. You take Jordan in his prime, bro. Could have easily had 8 rings, maybe 9. He left for 2 years or whatever. He won a 3-peat, left for 2 years to go play basketball, came back, missed the playoffs that first half a year he was back, then went back and 3-peated again. Then faded off into the sunset again, came back in his 40s, still giving you 25. Like, bruh, I understand what they're saying about LeBron's longevity and shit like that. LeBron spending $1 million, $2 million a year on his body or some shit like that, right? This nigga Jordan was playing golf, smoking cigars, and drinking beers in a locker room, bro, and still going out there and doing legendary shit. I don't want to hear about LeBron's longevity. Jordan chose to leave the game for 2 years, come back, leave, come back. The nigga got bored because he was dominating Hall of Fame players. Like, come on, bro, stop this, man. Now, I understand him getting the points. Kareem already got the points. One of the most stellar athletic careers you will ever see on paper. High school, college, pros. No blemishes, bro. He's goddamn 5, 6 rings, 6 MVPs, and people still see Jordan as the GOAT. So why when LeBron break his record, we just gonna automatically, oh no, he the GOAT. No, nigga, he already that dude and he not even the GOAT. So why do it matter? Bro, I don't care what LeBron do for the rest of his career. I've seen him.
I don't have a rebuttal for that. I don't have a rebuttal.
I've seen, like, we've seen LeBron at his absolute best, bro. That's all I'm saying. And I've got to witness Jordan at his absolutely best in a prime. Prime to prime, it don't match up. Moment to moment, it don't match up. You take Jordan's most legendary moments, LeBron has none of those. You could say the chase down block, but it don't match a game 6 series clinching shot with the pose in the air. It don't match it. It don't match 63 points against the Celtics and Bird calling you Jesus and sneakers. It don't match. Bro, that's legendary shit, bro.
Because if Ray Allen don't hit the 3 in the corner, they in trouble.
I only see one ring that LeBron should have. He got him. You can't take him away and deny him. I only see one that he should have won, and that I seen everything head to head. They were just a better team. That shit happened. I only got one, bro, and I'm being honest with you. I know he got the other ones. I know he got 4. The Miami Ray Allen shot still breaks my heart to this goddamn day, but listen, it happened. I respect it. They had a game 7, but the Spurs' heart was already gone. They got took by that shot. It was over with in that game 6. Then you got the Draymond Green getting suspended and shit. That whole series, Iggs getting hurt. Bogut got hurt. Crazy. Like, okay, he came back from 3-1. Cool, I get it. We could try and ice that up and make it look like it was. All that. Yeah. We got. I can go down a list, but I'm gonna say one of them is really that's your ring. The bubble, I don't count. I just can't do it, bro. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't count that shit. But
he got a lot of mental. He had to come against a lot of mental force.
Ain't nobody want to be in that bubble, bro. Nobody who can do. Nobody, my nigga, want to be in that bubble. But that's here or there. Jordan, every ring he got, he no disputing this shit. He didn't go to a game 7. What's that? No, my nigga, we 6 and out. We 5 and out. It never got past the game 6, bro. 6 and 6 finals MVP. It's a wrap, bro. I don't know. Until somebody come and show me that resume, that somebody can at least go, goddamn, I don't know, man. I don't know how you beat Jordan at this point, bro. His shoe's still the number 1 shoe in the world, and he ain't played in 20 plus years, and more than about 20 years.
No more, bro. I feel like LeBron's gonna give him run for money for that. I feel like off the court, I feel like LeBron will give Jordan a run for his money for that.
That ain't what we talking about.
LeBron off the court, that.
Oh, LeBron off the court.
He'll go. I respect that. He'll go for that. You know what I mean? But on the court, it's Jordan all day, every day.
I gotta say that. That's why I call LeBron a GOAT. Like, I'm not saying he by any means shouldn't have the status that he has. I'm not saying that. I just don't think he the GOAT.
Right.
But I think he is one of them. But off the court, though, bro, that go without question. I respect that man to the umpteenth degree. You feel me? Because he was steady. I even tweeted one time because I saw something where I forgot who was saying this, but they were like, it was Baron Davis said we should treat LeBron with the same reverence that we treat the Obamas with. And I truly felt that shit because all the shit he do, put on for the community, the man ain't never had a blemish on his record. No scandals, no nothing. The worst thing you can say he did was a decision.
He got a scandal on it. They just covered that bitch up real quiet, nice, like he had to deal with some strippers. It was on the hush hush. It was on the hush hush. Yeah, so he got long money to bury leads.
It must be big. I don't even know what scandal you're talking about.
Hey, it's there. It's there.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you about this off air though, because I want to know.
You got to do a little research, but it's there. It's there.
Okay.
You got to look who his best friend's banana brother is. You know what I mean? Dwayne Wade. You know you got to look at the banana brother, Dwayne Wade.
That's a fact. But if we talking about women and cheating and shit, come on, bro. That's an NBA player, bro. We ain't even gonna get into that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that.
These niggas don't get faithful until 40s or 50s, bro. It's just take about the 40s or 50s. Yeah. They ain't. But anyway, though, bro. Yeah, man, the dude, the GOAT, he ain't the GOAT, but he one of the GOATs. He should be on Mount Rushmore. But the head nigga on Mount Rushmore, that first face you see is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But
for sure.
But yeah, bro, we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. We've been going, had some technical difficulties. We appreciate y'all
hanging tight with us.
You know what I mean? It's still the first early episodes. We still trying to work out the kinks and all that type of stuff, get it on track, get it in studio. But yeah, man, Trey, you got any announcements to make before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all check out the webpage teambucketbasketball.com. We're doing fall registration now. Also, we go to willcoldjungercougars.com. That's where we're doing our football registration. They have officially signed up for the USA AAU Football League for basketball. We're looking for our younger groups, ages 5 through 17. The young groups from like 5 to, I want to say, 10 or 11. We're gonna have them playing in the junior NBA league this year. So come out, let's make some. Let me be a part of your family, and so let's keep growing everything together. That's pretty much it. We had a great turnout this past weekend and sign up registration. We got about 30 kids signed up for basketball. We got like another 30. I'll say about another 25 kids signed up for football, and out of that, I want to say about 55. Out of 55, I want to say about 20 of those signed up for both. So we're doing good, but we can always add more. Anybody want to volunteer coaching, admin, or anything like that, please reach out again at www.teambucketbasketball.com, and let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. It's about that. We got more things coming on the way. New miniseries coming out soon on www.rawbranchmedia.com. It's my first scripted series. It's only going to be exclusively on the website, so y'all go sign up for that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the website, man. Let's get these numbers up so we can keep making this content for y'all, man. Trying to turn things up the end of the year out and bring in a new year with some new shit. Big bangs, man, you know, bigger projects, more assignments, moving into new spaces and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all joining us. Hit www.rawbranchmedia.com for more info on the web series and stuff like that. I know some people were telling me about some of the articles on there. That wasn't my fault. It kind of that was the website people who host my site for me to maintain it. They put up old content and stuff like that, but they're getting it worked out. It should be fixed by this time tomorrow. So today's what, Thursday the 22nd? What in the shit? Hello?
Yeah.
Bruh. We got to get up out of here, man. This goddamn computer is making me mad, man. But hit www.rawbranchmedia.com, www.teambuckets.com. And yeah, we're gonna catch y'all next week. We appreciate y'all joining us, man. Until next time, we out.
TeamBucketBasketball.com.
TeamBucketBasketball.com. My bad. My apologies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down in the description section so y'all see it. Just click on the link, man. Make that shit a lot easier for y'all. But yeah, bro, we out this bitch. One.